Jennifer Helene here at the Hippocrates Health Institute Culinary Program, Level 1, Basics. Sometimes when we make it really simple, it gets fragmented when we talk about how to live and eat the Hippocrates diet. And I want to bring it all together for you because, we've got a sauce here and a salad there and sprouts all in all and side dishes and all these different elements of the lifestyle. And in this dish, we're going to make one of my favorite foods, which is pasta. On the Hippocrates diet, I didn't have pasta in the beginning, and then when I finally realized how we make pasta, it just opened a whole new world. I do think it's important that we're able to have things that are familiar to us and things that we love the flavor and texture of. And that's where this delicious recipe comes in. We're going to make the zucchini pasta, which I've made with Ken, and it can be used in so many different ways. But I love it today with the red pepper marinara that we made and a little dollop of pesto and then drizzled with a little bit of garlic olive oil. And again, absolutely 100% of every ingredient is life-giving, health-giving, revitalizing oils and nuts that go to feed your cells and that give you the energy that you need to become your best self. So our base of this recipe is zucchini. We're going to go ahead and cut the top off. I like to cut the top off. Some people like to cut the bottom off. And I want to be sure that I'm slicing my zucchini pasta with this turning slicer with the right attachment. And this one is too thick. I don't really want a thick pasta. I'd like to use a thin one. So this is the texture that I want. I would even go thinner if I could. But this turning slicer does what it does. And a good cook, my mother used to always say, uses what she has. And I know the power of this lifestyle firsthand. I thought I was healthy before I came to Hippocrates, and I didn't even know what was available for me until I lived this lifestyle and diet. My father also came here. He reversed his diabetes. I mean, incredible. I lost weight that I never thought I could lose and gave me energy that some people wish I didn't have. Okay, so I'm using Chef Ken's technique. Let me see if I can remember it. Where he pushed the base forward and we make this gorgeous pasta. Oh, it's so pretty. And this is a nice zucchini. It's really firm in texture. Zucchini is one of my favorite pastas for Italian food. But you could use a different vegetable. I just really like how tender it is. Because I love that tender satisfaction that eating regular pasta used to give me. And honestly, I don't really enjoy eating pasta anymore, but this pasta I enjoy. All right, so we're just at the end. Let's see what we've got here. Gorgeous, look at that. Woo, so fun. These little turning slicers are not expensive. They do take up space in your kitchen, so if you have a small kitchen, I can understand that it might not be on your priority list, but if you love pasta like I love pasta, it might be a good investment. All right, so here we have our zucchini pasta. It's really moist, which means I'm going to have to eat this pasta soon. So that's actually a good thing. But that also means that if I'm making this for dinner, I want to eat it, really close to when we're sitting down and eating. I'm not going to be mixing this with the sauces ahead of time. If I mix this with the sauce an hour or two, even half an hour ahead of time, it's going to get really soupy. It's going to be more like a zucchini soup, right? That's what happens. It releases its moisture. So something to be aware of. So I'm going to go ahead and take this gorgeous pasta. And I'm going to mix it now with the marinara sauce. So beautiful. Some people prefer to leave this tougher part out, but I don't really mind it. It's up to you. If you like the more tender, then you can just keep it to the tender. I'm going to take a bit of the red pepper marinara that we made together. Gorgeous. Now you can make the red pepper marinara well ahead of time, right? So if you're having a dinner party and you want to make pasta with tomato sauce, Hippocrates style, this might be what it looks like. Now, you can use as much or as little sauce as you like. I like a lot of sauce, so I use a lot of sauce. And you've got these benefits of the red peppers, of the basil. We have anti-inflammatory properties in many of the foods we have here. The garlic, the basil. So beautiful. There's a lot of basil in this dish, I can tell you that. I'm going to add a little bit more because I can see that there's some noodles that have been left out. We don't want to leave out any noodles. So here we go. I really wanted to include this recipe in the foundations, because I think pasta and tomato sauce is just a very familiar, common, comforting dish that is so easy and accessible for you to make, and eating it is a lot of fun. There we go. Now it's coming together. Yeah, and I can see there's already some soup starting in the bottom. Oh, it's so pretty. All right. So here we have this, and then we're going to top it with a little bit of this pesto. How gorgeous is that? Beautiful. That's going to give it, once it gets mixed in, a lot more satisfying flavor and texture. And because of the pine nuts, it's going to also make you feel really full and satisfied for a long period of time, or a longer period of time if it weren't there. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this garlic oil. Oof, this garlic oil has been sitting for a little bit, and oh my goodness, it has gotten fully infused with the garlic. I'm just going to taste the oil. Oh, that is just delicious. Oh, I love it. This is going to be so good. Oh, okay, so now we're going to pour this on. So we've got this topped with that. Oh my goodness, this is going to be such a crowd pleaser. I can't wait to try it. Let me see. I guess I should try it. Shouldn't I? I think I'd like to. I might have to cut some of these threads though, because these zucchini noodles are long. All right, a little bit of pesto with it. Let me try it. Really delicious. The only thing I'd add would be a little more spice, but I think for my family, they would love it. Oh, so good. So I want you to celebrate, not only with your family through food and with food, like I have with mine my entire life, but celebrate the life-giving properties that this food is going to give to you. Because there's no end to the creativity and the possibility for you in living the Hippocrates diet. It is completely within your reach with dishes like this and so many of the others that we're sharing together. And I can't wait to see what you do with these zucchini noodles. This is what I've done today. And I hope it's inspired you to try something new and something divinely delicious. This dish is so accessible for you. You can find these ingredients anywhere in the world. And all of the ingredients in this dish, as we've been saying, are life-giving, vitality-bringing, so that you have the energy that you need to live and work and play. And I hope that you celebrate this dish and celebrate your life and all of the vitality that you're bringing back to your life and the ones you love when you share it with them. I loved making this with you today. I can't wait to hear how it turned out for you in your home. And until the next time, I look forward to cooking and preparing food with you again.